Alright guys, here we have a quick overview of Heroes of Newerth. Similar to Dota and League of Legends, um, the setup has been, the outlook of the game itself is actually pretty easy to navigate through. I remember first trying to play League of Legends and Dota Dota 2. Dota was quite a long time ago. It was pretty confusing, but I'm going to hopefully give you guys a quick look and go through on hopefully I can help you with some of your issues. First of all, settings, whether you have a not so much out of date PC, but one not so much set up for gaming. It helps if you go to options on the top left. You can actually click custom, ultra. You can see the reflection of the water, the shimmer, the lights. Let's go to low, and that still doesn't look too bad. Water difference is a main thing. I usually have mine on a custom one because I can. And the game doesn't look bad if you play on low. It really doesn't. But I just built my PC, so why not have everything turned to high? You can click on video and have more options itself. You can actually turn off certain things. There's a lot of actual settings in here that will help increase your performance, but at the cost of, I guess, visual appealingness, I guess, if that's a word. For queuing, if you put your mouse over the question mark, it'll actually tell you what it does. Usually I play on full screen. That's nice. Video driver, open GL or DirectX. You can adjust your brightness. Aliasing, reflections, refractions, and whatnot. Advanced options. Sound. Usually you won't have to do anything through here. Controls. Increase your mouse speed is one. I know on certain other games I like to be able to move the mouse a lot faster. I do not like locking the camera. Locking the camera means that you're looking down on your specific hero, and that's how it is. You're looking down at him. You can't move around. If you unselect this, you'll actually be able to look everywhere without even having your hero around you. Set your hotkeys through here for what you've played. I know in League of Legends and Dota have the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 set for my main abilities for every hero, and I use ASW and ASW keys for movement, up, down, left, right. And I use space to operate the first item in my inventory. You can change these later on as you get used to the game. So that's how you do your settings. Your statistics is how you log out, or you just close the whole program. Either way, doesn't matter. If someone sends you a message, this will light up red and give you a number. Their username will be here, and the chat will be here. Friends, drop it down. Here's your clan, who's online, and friends. Let's do system messages. I never really checked that. Drop down, drunk dealer, join the game. Remove notifications, bring that back up. Han store. As you play ranked games, you get silver, and every now and then you get occasional gold. This can be used to buy alternate avatars for heroes, and sometimes early release on specific heroes. Let's go to the Han store so you can take a look.
It's you again. You have made progress.
You can buy gold with a gift card, PayPal if you want to, or if you just play the game over time, you will rack up enough. Like I have 2,800 silver. I can't really buy any of the new avatars, but over time the prices will drop down to where you can. You got a Magnus. That's actually pretty neat right there. There's just so many different ones. Easter egg, Devourer. Anyway, for these, you can change your account icons, your name colors, symbols, game vanity, and etc. Get out of here. The Codex is a new update. I haven't really looked into much, so I don't really want to go into that until I learn more about it. Match stats. If you want to play hosted games, you can click on hosted games, select what you want, and then search. If you want to play just to learn or play against other people, if you select play now, so make sure you're on co-op. You can actually play against AI bots to learn each hero if you'd want to. Here's how you change the difficulty. Here are the bots you'll be playing against. And if you'd like, you can play 1 versus 5. Or if you click add bots, it automatically generates bots to play on your team. It's easier this way to play with them. That way you learn how to play not so much as a team, but so you're not bouncing from lane to lane as you play. When you get used to the game, or if you're familiar with games like this, you can click PvP. You can invite friends once you make friends. Make friends like you're like antisocial or anything. Play by yourself. You have Forest, Mid Wars, the Grim Hunt. The Grim Hunt, this lower one usually changes from month to month from different little games. Like All Devour or Grimm's Hunt or whatever. I usually stick to Mid Wars or Forest. This one is always going to be unranked. The different ones are blind ban, where you have one selection to ban any particular hero you want, and so does everybody else. So if there's a certain hero that you don't like to play against, you can ban him and not play against him. And another one is all random, where the game automatically picks a hero for you, and you can't. I think you can repick. I don't remember quite right. Or if you play Forest of Caldavar. Always just call it Forest. You can actually select if you want to play casual, no ranking, unranked, ranked, or normal, and select what countries you want to play with. Sometimes a lot of people don't like to play with people from Brazil or Latin America because of their accents, or usually they don't speak English. One thing about Han is you will find a lot of people who just hate other countries. I don't know why. They're just kids, I guess. I don't have a problem with any one of these. This will actually, depending on where you live, can help with ping when you play the game. So I don't like high ping at all, so I'll just stick with the US. And you click match and you proceed. Let's do a quick start so you can get a grasp of this. Co-op bot's already selected. Start the game. It'll load. Usually the first game of the day loads pretty slow, and anyone after this should load pretty quick. There. Here are a selection of heroes you can pick. And here's my name. You have a countdown timer. If you don't care who you play with, you can click this here, the dice, and have a random selection for yourself. Everybody on your team. If you want to show your teammate or team what you plan on picking, you can right-click any hero, and it'll highlight it for yourself so they can see, so they can build a team around you or set up a good team. If you all have an agility hero and no tank, more likely you're going to lose. If you have a ulterior or alternative avatar that you'd like to play, you can select the hero by a left click. You picked it, so nobody else can pick it. And usually the default is Pyro. You have Blaze, Brimstone, Steampunk, Scorcher, and Female Pyro. I already have her selected, and it's for default. And then you continue. Timer will click down, or if everybody clicks the ready, you can click ready. If you click the wrong hero, click repick hero, and you can pick somebody else again. If a teammate picks something and you want to switch with them, this would be lit up and you can click to switch with them. That's just being Alonia is fine.
Let's get it on.
Give you a quick overview of beginning of the game.
Forsaken Archer. Demented Shaman.
So here we are.
Magnus.
Here's where you'll spawn every time you die.
Kronos.
The shop is here. You can either left click the shop or hit the key B to bring it up. Here's your gold.
Hammerstorm.
As you're around creeps who die,
Witch Slayer.
this will start filling up. And once it maxes out, your level will rise. You can upgrade a skill or spell or whatever once every time you upgrade until you max them all out. The world tree, their shrine. The object is to destroy their base. In order to do that, you have to push your lane. These are your cannon. Here's on the mini map. You have to push that, destroy this, then you have to push and destroy the next one. This, their barracks, and then you proceed to kill their tower. You can't just sneak around and attack their base. You won't deal any damage, and more than likely you will die. Here's the level you are. Green is your kills, red's your deaths, orange is assists. If people are talking or screaming, you can actually come over here and mute, so you don't have to hear them anymore. And then you can click the hammer to file a report against them if they're just feeding the other team or they're AFK. After they're AFK for so long, you can click drop down, kick AFK, and their name will be lit up here. Once the whole team accepts it, they will be kicked. Menu, you can change a couple of your settings on here. You can pause the game. Since this is a practice, it automatically paused when I clicked it, but when you're playing with a team, they all have to accept it. So usually if you help by pressing enter, they'd all see that and they'd help you pause. To unpause, you drop down, click it again, and count down. Every 30 seconds to a minute, you have creeps spawning from your base and their base to meet midway until they're destroyed. Then if you destroy their barracks, your creeps upgrade to help finish the game quicker. This lane is usually referred to as top lane, middle lane, bottom lane. And usually the setup is 2 go top, 1 goes mid, 2 goes bottom. Experience is split between 2. So the person in the middle playing solo by themselves tends to level up much faster than everybody else. Usually when the hero who plays mid is more experienced, they'll level up a little bit quicker and will either come down to help. They'll come around the back way and help as 3 versus 2 to kill 1 or 2 of them. When you kill their hero, you get more gold than you would killing a creep. And you can see the gold timer going up. It's actually pretty quick for practice mode probably. In order to get gold faster, it doesn't matter if you auto attack creeps or not. Actually, if you auto attack and you help push the creeps further, it lets them stay in their base where they're more or less protected by their tower. But if you hit the last hit on anything, you get the gold for it. So if you watch here, denied, which means I killed my own creep before the filer could kill my creep, so he didn't get experience for it. Gold, last hit. And he just continue to push. And that's pretty much the overlook of the game. Depending on how this all goes, I can make, or I'd actually be happy to make, a guide for every single hero if people want it or there's a need for it. When the game's over, once all their towers are pushed, just attack the shrine and the game will be over. Then it'll take it back to view stats and awards and whatever went on, and then you can play again. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or a comment letting me know it helped you in some way or another, and I'd be more than happy to make more videos. I know, since there's not many of these out there. Hopefully this helped, and have a nice day.